Hey guys, this is Bharadwaj with Fonearena.com and this is the Xolo Q1010i. This is a recently launched phone from Xolo in the mid-range, of course, and the prominent feature of it is that it has a Sony XMR sensor for the camera. So that's the main highlight of this phone. This is kind of a successor to the Xolo Q1010 that was launched earlier. This is priced at Rs 13,499 as the MRP, and we are going to see what's in the retail box and how's the phone like in very preliminary hardware overview, and of course a glimpse of the software too. So let's go ahead into the unboxing of the Xolo Q1010i. So let's straight away take a look at the specifications of this device written on the back of the box. So starting with the 1.3 GHz quad-core MediaTek MT6582 processor. This is very similar to the 6589. It has a 500 MHz Mali 400 MP2 GPU, which is the difference from the PowerVR1 on the 6589. So there's a 5-inch HD IPS OGS display coated, or rather protected by the Asahi scratch resistant glass. 294 ppi, 8 megapixel AF rear camera with the Sony XMR sensor. So this was the one that initially debuted with the Sony Xperia Arc. If you remember that phone, that was the first phone with the XMR sensor. There is a 2MP front facing camera. There is a full HD video recording and playback functionality on the phone. So you have 1 GB of RAM, 8 GB of internal memory, and up to 32 GB of expandable storage thanks to the microSD card slot. You have USB on the go, you have the Xolo apps and Android 4.2 Jelly Bean. It is upgradable to 4.4 KitKat, they say, but we'll see how that goes. And there is also the 2250 mAh lithium polymer battery inside. So basically this is a niche device rather in the mid-range with a focus on the camera. So people wanting to buy a device mostly for the camera might take a look at this. So let's straight away go ahead and open the box. So that's the device right on top. It's been already opened before, so I don't know how the box contents are going to be like, but that's the device. It pretty much looks like a differently designed Oppo Find 5, the chin and the camera placement and all. But let's keep the device aside for a while and take a look at the box contents first. There ought to be some extra stuff inside. So that's the USB wall charger with the Indian plug. That's the USB port right there, and that's the charger. Now let's quickly go through the other box contents. So here's the phone, the Xolo Q1010i. Let's take the protective cover out and you can see the phone in its full flesh. As I said earlier, this looks very much like a Oppo Find 5, the chin at the bottom and the placement of the camera on a metal strip here at the back. So let's quickly go through the hardware of this device. Over at the front you have the 5-inch HD 1280x720 OGS IPS display. You have the capacitive shortcuts here at the bottom. That's the home, contextual menu and back. You have a front facing camera that is 2 megapixels, and then the earpiece and the couple of sensors over at the above the display. Over at the right side we have the power lock switch, and it seems like a plastic body in the middle. Over at the top we have the 3.5 mm audio jack, and over at the left we have the volume rocker. Over at the back we have the Xolo logo, the 8 megapixel Sony XMR camera, the flash and the secondary microphone, while at the bottom we have the primary microphone, the micro USB slot, and that's about it. There is also the speaker over at the back near the bottom. So the back is removable and we will take a look inside now. So that's a removable bag. It has a gloss, non-gloss, matte, soft touch rubbery back, which is really good. It is very nice, in fact, a good grip in the hands. So this is the insides, As you can see, the battery is non-removable, unlike what I had thought initially. The back cover only is removable, the battery is not. You have the two SIM card slots here and the micro SD card slot right there. So that's it for the quick hardware overview of this phone. Since the battery is non-replaceable, the 2250 mAh might prove to be an issue, but we'll see that in the review. But let's take a quick look at the software by powering on the phone. So that's the UI, a pretty minimalistic redesign of the UI that we usually see on these Xolo phones. It's pretty loud, the loudspeaker is pretty loud, and we think the display is also pretty good here. Very bright and really colorful. This is the UI. It's running on Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, as we mentioned earlier. Let's go into the settings. This is the storage situation. Internal ROM is 1.97 gig, system is 1.64, and user available is 4.39. And going into the about page, you can see that the phone is running on Android 4.2.2. So you have quick settings and all that, and of course these are the Xolo apps that keep running in the background: Xolo Secure and Xolo Power. So that's about it for the software and hardware overview of the Xolo Q1010i. The main thing about this phone is the camera. So we will be bringing you a lot more information on the camera, its camera samples and its camera performance in some videos soon. So stay tuned to the YouTube channel. Do hit the like button if you like this video, and do hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like these. Thanks for watching, and let us know what you think in the comment section below.